from the bottom, ain't no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, why? Cause we gon' make them pay. We from.
All right. Well, let's get to our next game. These are our. This game is actually one of our evening games. Excuse me. For Sunday, we got the San Francisco 49ers 9-7 on the year, 8-8 against the spread, taking on the Los Angeles Rams, who are fighting for that number 2 position, 12-4 on the year, 8-8 against the spread. This line opened up in favor of the Rams -6.5. That line has dropped down to -4.5. There are some fours out there as well. The total still is at 44.5 right now. Let's check out these injury reports real quick. So Jimmy Garoppolo, he is questionable. Yeah, Jimmy G. He's questionable with that thumb injury that he's been dealing with for the most part. Defensive tackle Hurst, he's questionable as well. Mosley, the cornerback, he's probable for this game. Greenlaw, he's questionable with the groin injury. Linebacker Al Shahir, I like that boy. He's questionable as well with the knee injury. Safety Hafangi, he is probable, and running back Mitchell is questionable as well. As far as the Rams, and we all know that Woods, he's been out for a while now, but Scott, he's probable for this game. Cam Akers has been upgraded to probable for this game with his Achilles injury, healing from that. Get to these actual factuals real quick. The 49ers 6-2 against the spread in the last 8 games. The unders hit 4 out of the last 5. They're 6-2 straight up in the last 8 games. 4-1 against the spread in the last 5 games against the Rams. 5-0 straight up in the last 5 games against the Rams. The unders hit 5 out of the last 7 whenever San Francisco's on the road. They're 4-1 against the spread in the last 5 games when playing on the road against the Rams. And they are 4-2 against the spread in the 6 games when playing an NFC conference opponent. So let's get to the Rams. Actual factuals, they're 4-1 against the spread in the last 5 games, 5-0 straight up in the last 5 games. The unders hit 4 out of the last 5 when they're going against the 49ers. The unders hit 12 out of the last 15 games for the Rams. 5-1 straight up in the last 6 games this year, 6-2 straight up in the last 8 games when playing against an NFC conference opponent, 5-2 against the spread in the last 7 games against the NFC West division opponent, and the unders hit 5 out of the last 7 games whenever the Rams are playing as the favorite. So, San Francisco Rams, 49ers, Marley, what's your play?
Man, this is a tough game. Both teams got something to play for. The 49ers extremely need this game. They win, they're in. They lose, I think they need some help. Or I think if they lose, they might be out. But I know they win, they're in. They've beaten the Rams 5 straight times, I think, like 3 straight years. Blew them out last time, 31-10. Rams are still fighting for a second seed and for a division, for a home game. I think if they win this game and Arizona loses to Seattle, I think they clinch clinch the division, which will get them 1 home field game. But I'm going to take the 49ers. I'm going to take Shanahan in the 4.5. They really, really need this game. It's do or die for them for the most part. They've beaten this team 4 straight times. I think 5 straight times. Last time they completely dominated this team. I know it's hard to beat a team twice, especially a divisional team in one season, but this is it for the 49ers. This is when they go home. The Rams are in. Whether they have to go on the road, I think they can go to Dallas, or whether they have to go to I don't know what the other possibility is. But they lose, they still in. This is it for the 49ers. So I'm going to take the points. I think it'll be a tough game either way it goes. The Rams are hot right now, too. Winners of about, 3 or 4 straight. But Stafford is still turning the ball over a lot. So I'm going to take the 49ers plus the 4.5, Coach.
All right. Marley, Hova, what's your play?
I'm going to take the 49ers here in this spot. Like Marley said, they have to win in order for them to get in. The Rams, it's all about seeding. So you know, you also got to see how the game goes, you know, because the 49ers get up, you know, what are you doing as far as a coach? Are you going to say, you know what, I'm not worried about coming back being down 13 or 14. We already in here. I'm not finna risk injuries with my players. Now, on the opposite end of the spectrum, the 49ers got
Let's
everything
go,
to play
parlay.
for.
Sorry.
And they're gonna bring it all. On top of that, the 49ers, at least in my opinion, I think they will be a scary team in the NFC if they make the playoffs. They got a great coach, they got a solid defense, and they can run the ball. And so they're going with Jimmy G, right?
I think he's questionable.
Okay. Well,
But
way,
if he's good to go, he's gonna play.
he's gonna play.
Trey Lance played the last game though.
Right. Yeah. But he played against the Texans, right?
Yes, last week.
Yeah. So, and that was some good practice for him. So, but either way, whether it's Lance or Jimmy G, I think you have to take the 49ers in the spot because they are going to be playing to win the game. So you need to take those points, you know, because even if they come up short, you still got the points in your back pocket. So I'm all over the 49ers plus 4.5.
All right. I'm going to take the Rams first half. I know the coaches are probably saying, hey, man, let's go in real quick, whoop their ass, and then we can rest. So I'm going to take the Rams at home minus the 3 to go out there, do their thing, play hard-nosed football real quick, get a couple of – they play good in the first half for most of the games this year. So I can see them covering that 3. Then after that, you know, probably kind of letting their foot off the gas because, again, this is an afternoon game. So, you know, when it hits this point, then you kind of already know who you're playing against and stuff like that. So, I mean, that's the thing about these Sunday games, especially the evenings games, is that you just once they see kind of like how the morning games go, then they just kind of start like doing whatever. You know, they start being like, okay, well, this team won, so we're kind of out of this, you know, contentions as far as being seated here or there. So I want to get in, get out real quick. So give me them Rams minus 3 for the first half. And that is my official play. So, hey, we appreciate everybody tuning in. I am the coach. This is Brothas N Bets and Mikey Hova. And
check it out. Look, we from the bottom, ain't no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, why? Cause we gon' make them pay. We from